Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon, nobody is not above the law. As long as it not help Jamaica, make we talk. Make we talk. Unity is strength. Make we reason. Make we talk. If we see corruption in any shape or form, we're going to highlight it. Make we talk. Jeffrey Tavares represents yard and broad and the entire diaspora. As long as it affects the life of our nation, uncover the truth, make we reason, make we talk. And we don't care about no vumva viva va, no upper echelon.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are listening, watching from around the world in the Eastern Caribbean. We are going to go into the parish of St. Elizabeth this morning. We're going into the parish of St. Elizabeth this morning. This morning, we're going to speak about the breadbasket parish of St. Elizabeth. After 9 years as a member of parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth, FLOYD Green has decided that he's going to bring irrigation water system to St. Elizabeth. Former member of parliament Donny Buchanan, the late Donny Buchanan, had did that before. We're getting to understand that. Come on, people. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Share up this live. Share up this live to your friends and family in the Lenten breath of St. Elizabeth. Because we're going to dig deep this morning. The people of St. Elizabeth is troubled this morning. And they're speaking out against FLOYD Green. Floyd Green has been a member of parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth for over 9 years. 9 livelong years. And Mr. Green hasn't done anything to alleviate the water problem in St. Elizabeth. Not one single thing. Nothing he has done. And he and the Prime Minister went down there yesterday to put up this thing as if they're doing something, when they're not doing one single thing. St. Elizabeth has been the bread basket parish for Jamaica for many years. Many years. My question to Minister Green, the world-class Minister of Agriculture, why you decide to give them water now, Mr. Green? For many years, the people of St. Elizabeth have been having water problem. You have been in there as member of parliament for 9 years. 9 livelong years. You have been the member of parliament. What have you done to assist the people of St. Elizabeth? I tell you something, you see these people? They wait until election is around the corner for them to go and drop their goodies. By the way, I get to understand that a well-known radio station was in St. Elizabeth yesterday campaigning for the Prime Minister. The radio station of Bradley Avenue was down there campaigning for Prime Minister Holness. That's what I was told. I don't know if it's true. Floyd Green and Prime Minister Holness went down here yesterday to open an irrigation system for Pedro Plain. And I want you to listen to what this is saying. I'm not showing you something else to you know. Because the people of St. Elizabeth, don't take them for a fool because they're no fool. Anyone who have family members in St. Elizabeth, share up this live feed. Share up this live feed to the citizens of St. Elizabeth. Because they need a voice for them. And I'm the voice for the people of St. Elizabeth and beyond. So share up this live feed for me. After 9 livelong years as a member of parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth, Floyd Green is now he decide to give the people water. What can go, sir? Why every year, why every 5 years? The only thing that these politicians can do is literally campaign and giving people water and roads. Huh? It is their duty to make sure you have water and road, especially water. I get to understand that there's a big development going on in St. Elizabeth that is owned, it's alleged it's owned by the Prime Minister of Jamaica. It is alleged it is owned by the Prime Minister of Jamaica. A big development going on in St. Elizabeth owned by the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I came on air many times ago. And I spoke to you all, I talked to you all about some blue trucks that is on the roads in St. Elizabeth. A whole barrage of them. A whole barrage of blue trucks down there. No, who owned the blue truck them? So, for many years, the people have no water. No water whatsoever. Listen to Jamaica's Prime Minister yesterday. This is what he said to the people yesterday. Listen to this.
The Pedro Plain Irrigation Expansion Project. will bring 4,000 hectares of land, some of Jamaica's most fertile land, under irrigation. It will benefit up to 6,000 farmers and households. I think Jamaicans more relate to acres. So let me put it in the proper perspective. That's about 9,884 acres of land, almost 10,000 acres of land. I just wanted to give the scale of what we are doing. It's huge. Sometimes when I listen to the national discourse, the national conversation, it seems as if everything started yesterday. There is very little context and history brought to the conversation. And for some, everything started in 2016. Minister Green is correct to say that this project has a long and deep history, but he can only relate to the history after he was born.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I'm so sorry. I want to ask Minister Green a question here, right? So I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. If you did not give them water, if you all did not give them water in 2016, Minister Floyd Green, can you promise them in 2016 because you want to vote that you will give them water, you'll give them the whole of downtown and parade? You have not done so, sir. And it's not decided to give it to them. The people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, do not be fooled again. Do not be fooled again by Minister Green. You all are hearing me loud and clearly now? Do not be fooled again. Because as far as I'm concerned, the minister is just doing all of this because election is around the corner to fool the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, to fool them because he wants their vote. Share up this live. Let the people of St. Elizabeth know that they must not be fooled by these people anymore. They must not be fooled by these people anymore. I'm going to tell you something in Jamaica, love. This is one person afraid of you, not the Labour Party. All right? So don't come over here with your nonsense. I'll kick you off and dump in our river and dump. You don't come over here with this nonsense. The people of St. Elizabeth must not be fooled by Prime Minister Andrew Holness and Floyd Green. They must not be fooled. The person wanna come and don't want to be an heir. It's gonna be very difficult, you know, because I am. Let me see what I can do. Just hold a minute for me, please. Let me see what I can do, because I'm trying to get a hold of somebody too. Okay, good. The person answered it, yes. They must not be fooled. And Floyd Green believe that he has the people in their hands, you know, because in Barbara Green down to the very jackass track. Meaning the main role is not Barbara Green. In Barbara Green, some place you need Barbara Green. That's why they give him the name Barbara Green. There are some places in St. Elizabeth that need asphalt. And the minister didn't give the people them that. The minister choose to asphalt some places that don't need any asphalt. But I want to say to the people of St. Elizabeth this morning, do not be fooled by Floyd O'Brien Green nor Andrew Michael Holness. Remember Beryl. Floyd Green didn't do a thing for the people of St. Elizabeth. Now Mr. Witter. A container came to St. Elizabeth with food stuff from up here. You know what disappeared to? Down at one place in Treasure Beach. The container have generators and plyboards and everything. It was brought to my attention, and when the container went down to Treasure Beach, they started selling generators out of it. And the people did not get their generator. They sold the things to the people. The Cayman Islands government, led by the former premier, Miss Julian O'Connolly, came to Jamaica. And gave Andrew Holness and Desmond McKenzie, I forgot the amount of money they gave to them, for the people of St. Elizabeth. And until now, the people who were suffered by Beryl hasn't got a dime. Former Premier McKeever Bush came down. At that time, Miss Julian O'Connolly was the premier. A delegation came to Jamaica. And they gave the Prime Minister and Desmond McKenzie an envelope, and the check was in it. They hand over the check to them. The former Premier toured St. Elizabeth. What has the people of St. Elizabeth got from that? Are you you want to give them water? You come down now, after 9 years as Member of Parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth. It's now you decide that you want to give them irrigation water. What do you tell people for? Some kuno mono? Huh? What do you want to tell the people for? After 9 livelong years as Member of Parliament, what have you done for the people of St. Elizabeth, Floyd Green? Some people, because of my PNP, you don't give them nothing. A lady was sick who wanted oxygen, and all she wanted was a generator. And you, Floyd Green, I called you personally, and I spoke to you about it. The lady died a month ago. Until now, you don't give her the oxygen. You don't give her the generator. Until now, you, Floyd O'Brien Green, I, Jeffrey Tavares, called you about the lady. And until now, you don't play a blind eye on her. And if he did not help that lady, a lady who need electricity to breathe because she have an oxygen tank, and you did not give her the generator, Floyd Green, are you asking the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth for another term? If we don't vote him in, we're not dead this time. If you vote in Floyd O'Brien Green, we're not dead this time. use the example of that lady who wanted a generator to make her oxygen run. Floyd Green did not give the woman the generator. Yet a container from South Florida here went to Treasure Beach, full of generators, plywood, and food supplies. And what they did down there, the container parked up in a one bush down at Treasure Beach near to a well-known property down there. And they started selling the people the generator. They started selling the people the generator. And when I called Floyd Green, when I, Jeffrey Tavares, pick up my phone and called Minister Floyd Green about the lady, the old lady who wanted a generator because she have a breathing problem. She used oxygen. You know, Floyd Green come and tell me he's going to look into it and he's going to go through RADA. I said to him, what about the container that came down there the other day? He has to look into that. Until now, Mr. Green did not call me back or call the lady. His friends and families and other people up here who assist the lady. She died the other day, about a month ago. She died of a broken heart. And you pay taxes in this country. And those who are put to lead you, the servant of the people of this country. Floyd Green, the servant of the people of South St. Elizabeth. Let down that lady. Do not be fooled by this man anymore. Now he's Prime Minister. Do not be fooled. They're going around taking down people billboards because Prime Minister coming down. You think God like ugly? I warn you all the while, you know. I warn you all the time. Go and read St. Matthew chapter 5. Go and read St. Matthew chapter 5. Andrew Michael Holness, Floyd O'Brien Green. Go and read St. Matthew chapter 5. Be careful what you're doing to poor people. Be ye careful what you all are doing to the poor people of Southwest St. Elizabeth and in general the entire St. Elizabeth. God has given St. Elizabeth the grounds to plant food, to feed the people, only depriving them of water and road. Be ye careful, Floyd O'Brien Green, Andrew Michael Holness. Be careful of what you're doing to the poor people of St. Elizabeth. Taking this for a joke. Taking this thing for a joke. You know, go around and lie and cut ribbons and all kind of things because election is near. The Jamaican people are not fools anymore. We, the people of this country, are not fools anymore. And we will stand up for the democracy of this country. And those who can't have a voice, we will be the voice for the voiceless people of this country. Oh, to go down and have irrigation. Every single year, there's a drought in Jamaica. But you don't see it fit to spend money to make sure that the people of this country have water. But you can spend $1.4 billion on some dilapidated bus. It's all good to have a school bus system. But be truthful, because some hanky-panky going on in the Ministry of Transportation. And I dare Daryl Voss to come and say nothing, sir. How long? How long must the people of this country continue to suffer? How long must the people of St. Elizabeth must deprive of water, must deprive of selling their produce? Huh? How long? This JLP administration gave a former member of parliament a license to carry in American onions, while the people of St. Elizabeth who grow onion can't sell onion. What kind of wickedness is going on in this country? We must be very careful of what we're going on with. Good morning, my fellow Jamaicans. If I tell you who I'm on the platform here, let's here. I have with me.
Good morning to all your listeners and viewers.
I have with me one of the Iron Lady of St. Elizabeth, Miranda Wellington, the People's National Party caretaker for Southwest St. Elizabeth. She's on with me this morning because we're not stir up some trouble this morning. Because too much wickedness that go on with poor people in this country. Ms. Wellington, welcome to the program.
Welcome. Thank you for allowing me to share in your broadcast. I want to say hello to all your listeners, all your viewers, all those who are willing to stand up for justice.
Indeed, indeed. I want to start the conversation with you this morning pertaining to the billboards that was taken down. Then we're doing a segue in the plans that you have for Southwest Elizabeth. Talk to me about the billboards.
Well, to be honest, that was not my intention to bring forward any issues about billboard, because I really don't want to talk about billboard. But I had to make a statement yesterday about some of mine that were taken down, because when from the beginning of time, people have been taking down billboards, either party, and the party supporters. So I really didn't want to be distracting the listeners or even Jamaicans with the billboard issues, because it seems to be the common factor right across the length and breadth of Jamaica. And the truth is, as candidates, we cannot say control the actions of all our supporters. So I would not blame any candidate per se to say then that the efforts were to take down billboards. But I think on Thursday night, I have proof and evidence to support that mine were deliberately taken down. Me not talk no one off, because like a man will put up a billboard in our community and they will take down, but there was an orchestrated, organized effort to take down mine from a section of the constituency, because we have a big constituency. So the efforts were primarily geared towards the area where their prime minister would have been traversing for the launch of a program that they have. So I know that was a consolidated effort to get rid of my billboards along that corridor. No, what they do not know is we're in the age of technology. So, if you're making an effort to take down my billboards, you have to be careful that the areas that you're moving along are covered by camera. So there are quite a lot of houses that their camera system points to the road.
Whoa.
So yes. So when I came out yesterday and said to my Southwest family, they can remove the billboards. And me not no little billboards, me I thought by 8x4, 2 times the height of me. Well, I'm not a tall woman. But the smaller ones were taken down and the big ones were removed. But they think that people didn't see them, but the families in front of homes that had cameras called me and said, Miss Wellington, we saw 2 vehicles, and the license plates were covered, but we saw a man going up on the pole, and we have the video footage. Would you like it? So that is what I'm trying to share, that this is not just hearsay. This is evidence based,
Wow.
that we have evidence showing the JLP supporters who is very close to my opponent going on the light post, removing. And coincidentally, what is also true is that I am from the community. So, you're born at
Oh,
your mother yard and you go to your auntie yard and you go to your cousin yard. No, all of my homes, I've lived there. So all of them have video access to the road. They didn't
oh,
know that the light post right in front of my mother's house had a camera directly on the light post.
Jesus.
So we saw
Yeah.
them taking them down. So when I come out yesterday and say you can take down the billboards, but you can't remove me out of the people them heart, I really
Indeed.
meant. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that we don't want to get into the billboard argument, but what we're saying is that when you're removing the billboards, know that it is just for the views, but you can't remove me out of the people them heart.
Indeed. Talk to me now, Miss Wellington. Why did you decide to enter representation politics? And then we're going to talk about your plans for Southwest St. Elizabeth, because I am upset. And one of the reasons why I'm upset, I'm from Westmoreland. Born and grown in Westmoreland. Know everything about Westmoreland. And when I hear of what is going on in St. Elizabeth, because this program, this Make We Talk program here, during burial, have assisted a lot of people in St. Elizabeth. This program here assists a lady who wanted a house, and we assist her in getting the house.
I'm
What I
thankful.
don't, you're welcome. What I don't understand though is a container went down to St. Elizabeth with generators and so forth after burial. I called Minister Green and I said to him, there's a lady down there who wanted a generator because she has a breathing problem. She have to use oxygen. Miss Wellington, until now, Minister Green don't call me back and say XQYZ. The lady died sometime last month. She never get the generator. So they're coming down begging people for a third term. Talk to me about why you decided to enter politics and your plans for St. Elizabeth. Southwest St. Elizabeth.
Well, as you know, and I just segueing into what happened last year during this time, we had the worst hurricane to hit our parish and the entire Jamaica. We were devastated in St. Elizabeth. And I don't know if you had been following my progress in the political sphere, but last year I gave everything to
Yes.
to my surrounding communities. There was nothing that I had that I didn't give away because my communities were totally devastated by Hurricane Beryl. And so when people talk about
Hold on, Miss Wellington. Miss Wellington, hold on a minute for me, please. You're breaking up. I don't know what's going on. You came over good hour earlier on, but now you're breaking up. Stay where you are. Don't move. Let's stay right there. See, continue talking now.
yes,
Go
I
ahead
was
now.
saying that we were ravaged by Hurricane Beryl last year during this time. And we were without electricity for almost 2.5 months. Myself included.
Hold on for me. Hold on for me. Apparently, we're having some internet issue coming from your end. I wonder if I should call you or let's see if it can work that way. Go ahead.
I don't know. I was in a closed space. Are you hearing me better now?
No, you're breaking up big time now. It's not using the Pegasus on you. Try there now.
I'm hearing
No.
the breaking.
Let me call you. Let me call you. Let me call you because you're breaking up and I want to hear what you're saying. Hello? Hello? You're live on air. Yes, I'm live on air now. I'm not hearing you. Hold on for me. Hold on for me. All right, try again for Miss Wellington. Go ahead, Miss Wellington. Try again for me.
You're speaking to me?
Hold on for me, Michael. Miss Wellington, you're breaking up. I don't know what's going on. You okay? Go ahead, for me now, Michael. What you saying, Michael?
No, I was saying to you that if you're on your live,
Yes, I'm
because I was
live. That's
saying
why I said it
to you,
didn't feed. I'm live.
okay, because I was saying to you that I'm on the program and I heard you ask Miss Wellington about why is she aspiring to represent the people that she wants to represent, and why she's throwing her hat in the ring to become a politician, because you know how I feel about all of these
All right.
politicians.
Hold on for me, Michael. Michael, hold on for me. I have not called her on the phone because the system where she's coming from not working properly. So can you call me
Okay,
back?
I will. I
Okay,
shall.
thank you. Okay, Miss Wellington, you're back with us? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Go ahead now. Mm-mm.
Let me see if I okay.
I don't know what's going on. The devil is a liar this morning. I gotta get her on the phone. Let me call her. We are losing Miss Miranda Wellington, who is the People's National Party MP caretaker for Southwest St. Elizabeth. Miss Wellington is here with us?
I'm here. I
Yes,
don't know
much
if you are
better.
showing me
Much
much better.
better. Go ahead now.
Maybe it's the cameras.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, as I shared before, we were ravaged by Hurricane Beryl last year, and my people are still, some of them are still without roofs and still
Mm-hmm.
without, the kind of support system, because as you rightfully know, the needs were far greater than the resources that were provided, but we did our very best to alleviate some of the pressures that came on as a result of Hurricane Beryl. But what is also true is that, you know when in the time of a crisis in that regard, the needs that were, the support that was given ought not to have been political, and we're just begging our politicians, our government agencies, our support systems in a crisis. And when it comes to water, nothing like that should be color coded, and that's just the effort that I'm trying to, you know explain and express right across the length and breadth of Southwest.
Indeed.
All right. So let me get back to the question at hand, and that is,
Yes,
who am I? Who am I?
yes.
And why did I want to enter political representation?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
my name is Miranda Wellington, and I was born in a farming community called Flagaman, which was the largest farming registered farm community, registered number of farmers in the entire island of Jamaica. So I grew
Wow.
up in a community where scallion was our lawn grass, literally.
Mm.
Yes, and both parents were farmers. My mother, she passed a few years ago, and my dad, at 79 years old, is still farming. He's a tomato farmer and was a big onion farmer for many years. My love for community far exceed just me going into politics. I'm a product of my environment. I did everything in my community. I was so well known at the age of 5. I was on every single platform, whether JCDC, then little pitney there were enough
Yes.
little but me talawa. That was the kind
Yes.
of, yes. In my school functions, I was everywhere, and I became head girl at Hampton School, when I was there. And so leadership is in my blood, and that was supported by the kind of family structure that I had, and also my community. I was
Mhm.
always a part of the community youth group, so it it led me into the kind of leadership roles that I later acquired, whether in university. I became head of a cluster at the University of the West Indies, where I pursued political science. And that is what a lot of people don't understand. Even though I am now a teacher at Black River High School for over 18 years.
Wow.
My first degree is in political science. But because I couldn't get a job, I came back to St. Elizabeth, couldn't get a job, so I ended up in teaching.
Yes.
And that teaching, base, or that teaching route, has given me such a platform and has given me such a base by which my political life is now one of the strongest, because of the children that I've educated in my constituency.
Yes.
And service has always been a part of me. And I've been in representation. I've been in politics since I was 16. I was the youngest constituency secretary in the island of Jamaica for the People's National Party.
Wow.
Yes, and I was under the tutelage of Donald Buchanan. He always took me everywhere with him. I was the note taker in the back of
Yes.
the pickup. So every yard I knew every yard, every home. I wrote down, the other day, a gentleman said to me, Miranda, I am coming back from Canada to give you my support, because I
Wow.
remember you were the one who write up my farm work card for me. That's what he said to me. And I said, I don't, he said your penmanship was so perfect that they didn't have a problem. Them time that you write up cards and them thing there.
Right.
And that kind of service led me into becoming constituency chairman, because after a while, when we lost the election, I became the constituency chairman. I held the constituency together when there was no one willing to serve in Southwest. That was during when Tufton was there. And
Yes.
then I became regional vice chairman in charge of political education, because my aim was to educate the people about the history and the background of the work that Norman Manley, Michael Manley, all our leaders did in this country. And
Yes.
so I'm more supported in the background. Honestly, I was never politically ambitious. As a matter of fact, I more shied away. So many times people have asked me, why you don't run for councillor? Why you don't run for MP? But trust me, you see, when you when you decide to run for politics, you have to have a greater you have to have a connection with God that is
Yes.
far than earthly things. And
Indeed.
you have to have a personal conviction and confidence, because politics will break you mentally and emotionally.
You're
Because
absolutely right.
especially when you're in opposition, you don't have the financial support from government to give you the kind of resource that is needed, to move. I've been doing this for 2.5 years without any support except what is in my pocket and the love people have for me.
Let me ask you this question, though, Miss Wellington. As a person who born and grew in St. Elizabeth, you know the needs of the people in St. Elizabeth. What is your plan for the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth? Because Jamaica has always had drought, especially St. Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
And every year I hear about the drought in this country.
Mm-hmm.
And in St. Elizabeth. For 9 years, Floyd Green has been member of parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth. I want to play a video before I make you answer this question here. I think you may know some of these people. Listen to this video here.
Good afternoon, Mr. Floyd Green, Flaggerman, the whole Jamaica. Listen to me, man. Mr. Floyd Green promised me water for the first time I'm going at it. Me give me first X to get the water, a Flaggerman, and I will not get no water.
Yes, Mr. Floyd Green. You mash up farming, Flaggerman. You hear that you coming to break ground? We get water in shorting. But Danny will give water already. Why
I'm
did
not
you
hearing.
come to Flaggerman?
Hello?
Come break ground for water.
Are you hearing it now?
Fully people them once,
No, I'm not hearing.
can't fully people them twice.
Danny Buck already have given
Okay, hold on there.
charting.
Sorry, you're not hearing it. Well, actually, what the people are saying, that in 2016, they gave Floyd Green their vote. They're from Flaggermont. All right, you there? Hello, Miss Wellington? What on earth is going on? Miss Wellington? Are you hearing us? Miss Wellington, are you hearing us? Miss Wellington? Mic testing 1, 2, 3. Miss Wellington? Lord have mercy. I'm hearing her,
Hello?
but I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me?
Hello?
Lord, I'm hearing you loud
Hello?
and clear. Oh God. I'm hearing you. Are you hearing me? I don't know what's going on here. I was hearing her good a while ago. Let me figure out something here. Let me take this off of this and figure out something. Maybe I'll just call her on the phone and let it work this way. Miss Wellington, let me call you because I don't know what's going on this morning and I'm hell bent getting this thing out this morning. Let me call her. Let me call Miss Wellington and see if it'll be much better. Miss Wellington, you hearing us?
I'm hearing you now.
Okay, good. All right. I was saying to you, there was a video that was playing a while ago where some people from Flaggermont was saying that they gave their vote to Floyd Green in 2016 to get water. And until they haven't gotten the water. Your plans for the people who want, for the people who want water, the entire Elizabeth, but in your area, what is your plans for that?
Well, water is one of the greatest concern that exists right now in South St. Elizabeth. And this is not just on the southern belt where farming, where arable farming takes place, but on the northern side, on the western side of the constituency, like Brampton, where animal rearing is a major concern to lack of water in our hilly areas. So there has to be a comprehensive plan to get water to our people, whether in farming or in domestic usage. Firstly, every year we have drought. I think South St. Elizabeth has the most drought in the island of Jamaica. So in that regard, I would say that as a member of parliament or as a leader seeking political office, there has to be a medium and long-term goal for the drought period. And so what they've been doing is that we've been using trucking water as a medium-term measure to get water to people. However, trucking water is woefully inadequate because at the end of the day, there is still one pumping station that is supplying water. So you have a loading bay that truckers line up, like sometimes all 15, 20 trucks line up to be filled. So by the end of the day, maybe a trucker can only distribute 2 loads of water for the entire day in a drought-stricken place. So what we're saying is that there has to be a more wide-scale approach so there has to be more loading bays.
Yes.
And we need to find storage facilities for areas that do not have water. I think some years ago, there was efforts into rehabilitating our tanks right across the constituency. I've gone to areas like Forest Mountain, which are in my constituency, Prospect, places like Cotterwood, Slipe. Those areas, there needs to be storage facilities because.
But isn't there a tank somewhere up in Treasure Beach? Is it Treasure Beach or somewhere in that area there that I think Danny Buchanan was a part of building a tank? Are you aware of that?
Well, there is a storage tank. Yes. Well, when I was this is a part of my history too. I was with the National Irrigation Commission for about 5 years, and during that period, we reduced the cost of the cubic feet of water. The cost of water was reduced significantly to allow for the uptake of farmers to purchase water at a cheaper cost. So that was a government policy under Portia Simpson Miller. Under my leadership of the Pedro Plains Irrigation Scheme, we also rehabilitated the tank at Beacon. We took ownership, we took lease of it from NWC, rehabilitated it, and used it as a storage facility. And that is the only place, plus the one at the irrigation watch well irrigation location. So those two facilities we rehabilitated and put storage facility. So you can also have tankers fill from the tank while also filling from the well. So there is a high usage during this time. And so you have to now look at other places because people are traveling from Brompton, people are traveling from Mountainside. So what is happening is because these are the only two loading bays. So people are coming over and the process now becomes, overburdened because everybody is now bottlenecking to get water. So what we're saying, put in some loading bays or some storage facilities nearer to where the needs are, and say do storage in high production area for water, because between say September and December, water is, you have rainfall and you have water that is being produced. So what we're saying is that even though the lines, the well, because we don't have enough wells in the constituency, so the capacity of the wells, this is more technical. I'm a little more knowledgeable about the technicality. The wells are low during dry season. So these are the same wells that are producing irrigation water and producing domestic water. What they do, they use the wells to provide irrigation in the day, and the same wells are used to provide domestic water at nights. So the capacity of the well is low. And that is why the plan to irrigate this zone using the Black River is a good idea. I am in support of it. But what I'm saying is that you can't learn something when not start yet, not because it's political season, but I guess they are utilizing at whatever means possible. But the plans to use the Black River to irrigate these zones is a good idea. And I am for that. I am supportive of that. But what is the short term, what is the medium term measure for the people to get water while they wait 3 years before this come on board? Because I think it's another few years before they get this facility. So what we're saying is that not only are we making future plans, but we have to have medium term plans, because my mother would have said, while the grass I get grow, the cow starve.
Indeed.
So there is,
the people are starving for water now.
Yes. And this is not today. This is not yesterday. This is a long time. So what we're saying is that you've had 9.5 years, or however long you've been there. What is the plan, the medium term plan to mitigate against drought? And also government needs to step in. I am saying we are not getting the support in a drought-stricken area of the island, and they know that this happens everything. Is there additional resources being granted? And if it is being granted, it ought not to be distributed based on political allegiance. And that is what we are, people are very upset at me for many things that I do not understand, because I'm saying to myself, me fight for you because me want win election. Me fight for you because me live among you. I see the stress when I go under, but when politics time come, people don't see nothing else but color. And that is the truth of the matter. People, they do not know what is best for them. You cannot feel good that your neighbor is getting water and you are not getting water because you're not of that political persuasion. What we're saying is that water should not have color.
Indeed. And you know something, Miss Wellington? Miss Wellington? I listen to you and I listen to the passion in your voice. My friend and I, Wilfred Rattigan, have been campaigning that the member of parliament must live in the constituency. And the people of Southwestern must be happy that you live in the constituency. You notice that not having the water when they get up in the mornings.
Let me tell you something. You see, the only way people can make a difference is when they are too affected. I have to fight for water because I don't have it.
There you go.
I have to fight for farmers because I live among the farmers. I wake up every morning. I go to them garden. I know what is selling. I know what is in glut. I know that importation is beating them badly. I know that they cannot find farming inputs because the cost is too heavy. They do not want handouts because we've never had a culture And that is why Southwest is a weather vane seat, because it's always been an independent seat. And the independence come from the fact that they were always gainfully employed by farming. Now, farming has reduced by almost 50% in my constituency. Now, what will happen is these people are out of money. They are out of the ability to send their children to school. They are out of the ability to become proper producers to feed this country. But as the stages of production goes with time, you have to find ingenuitive ways of helping the people. And what we're saying, there's not enough collaboration between, the political directorate and communities. And that is one of the plans I have for my constituency. I have to bring back community plans and have community consultation and bring back community centers. Most of the community centers across Southwest have been in degenerate. They are in the worst shape ever. Today, the reason I wasn't able to join you early is because I've been working on rehabilitating the Flagaman Community Center. It was completely ravaged by Hurricane Beryl 1 year ago. And now the roof has not been put on. So we're getting some outside sponsors and putting on back the roof. And we're trying to fix up back the window. By the way, this is the same community center they expect to keep election in. And it's not in a good. It can't rain everything wet in there. They're devastated. So and I'm making the effort.
Hold on for me, Miss Wellington. You're saying to me, when the man decides to call the election, because the Jamaican people have to wait on him if he feels likes to call it. So when he decided to call it, where they're gonna have the polling station is in the community center?
That is what is on the list. So I kept saying to the EOJ representatives, we say to the EOJ representatives, have you inspected these locations? And they say yes. So I said, but Flagaman is in disarray. Flagaman is gutted, is not in a good condition. And hear this. There are other centers that were destroyed and they found new locations for them. For example, in Round Hill, the Hope Basic School was completely destroyed. So they are now moving it to the health center. I was in Prospect last night. That location was completely destroyed. So they found a new location. But the Flagaman Community Center is still on the list to be EOJ polling station. And what we're saying is that even that would have enabled them to be more encouraged to fix it back up. But nothing so far. If election called tomorrow, it couldn't keep in there. It couldn't. But hear what? The community center is not for EOJ. The community center is not for politicians. The community center is for the people. So the people of Flagaman have decided that they will be fixing their community center. They're not waiting on politicians to do it. And I'm helping them, supporting them in this effort.
You know, Miss Wellington, I listen to you speaking, I'm going to say this to you. When election call, may I beg you make people watch your polling station them for a year. Trust no one.
Yes.
Do like what Danny Buck used to do.
Yes.
You don't trust nobody, Miss Wellington. And I want to say this live.
They have a lot to lose, and that is why they are coming at me so hard.
And I'm going to say this live on air. Don't drink no water from nobody who you don't know. All who you know. No drink no water from them. Because they have a senator, who named Idiot Amin, who said that Jeffrey Tavares, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, and Conor O'Brien will walk through the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica House. Me never tell this man to me they want to politics, So when they're saying that, and the Prime Minister said that Jamaica don't have an opposition, the VP of the Jamaica Labour Party, or they want to call it, deputy leader, said that they will not surrender Jamaica to the PNP. I never know that Jamaica belongs to the Labour Party. Miss Wellington, do not trust nobody, ma'am. I am begging you. Let's go back to the nitty-gritty of St. Elizabeth now.
Yes.
St. Elizabeth, the Black River stream come from in the cockpit country. All right?
Mm-hmm.
You said that, is there a plan to get water from there for the people of St. Elizabeth, ma'am? Southwest St. Elizabeth? You have any idea?
That is, well, it will be for the irrigation belt. So it is the plan for, and that is, I think, that is the reason why the Prime Minister came down yesterday to launch it, not to open it, not to launch. I don't know what is launch. I've never experienced a launch unless it's a rocket. So I don't know what that means.
You're correct, you know.
Yeah. Yes. So I don't know. I mean, these names are just like you have road rehabilitation, and we didn't know it as road patching, and now it is. The play on words, when it suits them, it's okay to use the words in their capacity. But as I said, I am just keeping focused because my constituency is. I have nowhere else to go. I don't have anywhere to run away to. This is where I plan to live my entire life. And so my aim is to bring back communities. I would want to rehabilitate and revitalize our community centers, because that was the backbone by which we built our constituency, where community centers like Newtown Family Center was used as a skills training location to help youths to get special skills. They were able to export that talent all over Jamaica. And we have to bring back our development centers, whether for academic, training, or sports. These resort centers are critical in fostering community engagement and development. And that is one of my primary aims, because I believe that people are your greatest strength in a constituency. And if you build back people, they will build back your constituency. So I'm going to be investing in my people.
Yes. Your what is the plan that you have for the younger set of people from Zenford? Because I tell you something, I know I'm sorry I can't see the chat room here, but there is a lot of Jamaicans who is from St. Elizabeth, who lives overseas, who are listening to you, and they're saying, yes, that's the person we want, somebody who live in the constituency, who born in the constituency. What is the plan you have for the younger people of St. Elizabeth? Is there any youth program? What do you have planned for them?
Okay, so I know that a lot of our diaspora community abroad will love to hear my plans, because I know that I am doing this in consultation with them, because they have great plans. In Southwest, I can boastfully say that we have the highest returning resident population. So most of my neighbors are returning residents. So I value their input in all of the plans that I have. But for youth empowerment and employment, I want to create an entrepreneurial fund, a development fund, to enable any youth who has an idea to build their plan for employment. Because one of the challenges that everywhere you go, people say, boy, I just want a farm work card. How much farm work card can we give? We don't have enough, because we don't employ people abroad. So even though I have plans for the overseas employment program, because I've visited a few states, one including in Boston, that's the tourist belt of the US. And I've consulted with a few of the hoteliers and the restaurant owners, and they're willing to collaborate with me for private work programs for the youth to come up and get employment outside of the overseas employment program. So I've actually been looking at additional ways to enhance the overseas program, because I know we don't get a lot as MPs anymore, because that program gone to the dogs now under the Jamaica Labour Party. So we have to enhance it, and we have to find ways to get additional support for it. So the private farmer program, I will definitely be scouting for additional employment. But let me get back to the entrepreneurial development fund that I plan to have for the constituency. There's quite a lot of youths who have skill ideas to start their own niche products. When I say niche products, is we have to now compete with a world market. So many agricultural crops, but there are crops that we are known for in Southwest St. Elizabeth. Nobody else don't produce it. For example, the seasoning. And I tell people all the time, when you go abroad and you get a pack of Maggi, you treasure it. And when you get a pack of a seasoning, the type of seasoning will come from country.
Yes.
Oh God, the time and the scallion and the pepper. May I tell you, say, man, you those kind of things sell like hot bread in different parts, New York, where are large concentration of migrant Jamaicans exist. And I'm telling you that we can create niche products. So why don't we develop the products in our own constituency? So these people have ideas how to create chutney sauce, tomato puree, dried tomato sauce. Let me tell you, these are crops that when we have them in abundance, is pigs and goat. Get them.
My God.
So what we have to do as a government, not only guided by my fund, because I will be setting aside a part of my development fund for the entrepreneurial fund. So, and I am trying to focus on young mothers too. As a young woman and a mother myself, I have to empower the single mothers and the single fathers who don't have the opportunity to create employment. Because we can't find employment because agriculture gone down. So we have to create the byproducts of the agriculture. So instead of just focusing on the primary crop, let's look at how to make the crop into a secondary product. We see places like Trinidad and other places creating chutney sauce. All of these can be made, June plum jam, all of those things. So we're saying, but we have niche crops, such as we can incorporate pimento, ginger, scallion, thyme, and pepper. Those things can make seasonings.
You know something, Mrs. Wellington, I have this to say to you, and I admit something. My sister-in-law, I never used to bami, you know. I never liked to taste bami at all. And my sister-in-law makes some bami from St. Elizabeth, and up give me. My Lord of mercy. Boy, every time my wife go down, anybody come, I say, look, I need some bami. I said, I never liked the taste of bami. But I realized that St. Elizabeth cassava and bami is totally different from Westmoreland or somewhere else in Jamaica. So, you know, we need to push these things. Go ahead, Miss Wellington.
I love that you talk about that, because sometimes we love foreign things too much.
Yes.
And we don't highlight what the things that we have as our greatest assets. When I look and see people making potato chips, what about sweet potato chips? But here what? We have to get government to invest in the rural areas too, because that's one of the weaknesses of government. Everything they are town. They're far away. But why is it that we're not investing in rural development, not just primary level where you come and buy the crop from us? You come and you buy the onion, you come and you buy the scallion, and you're gone back at town. Why not set up processing plants, cold storage facilities? And what we're seeing now is that they have now recognized that the people are asking for these things. And so that is why they are making efforts to do it. That has always been the challenge, where we feel like investment in rural areas is not good enough. They're not going to make any money. But you have to invest in your people. Your people have the skills, the abilities to produce, but they're not getting the support. So we need cold storage facilities locally, where one in each major farming zone. I will need processing plants, even two, one on the southern belt, one on the western belt, because we have, I want to boastfully tell you that we have a lot of tree crops that we're not utilizing. Ackee is one of those crops. May I tell you, can't buy a ackee foreign right now. Cannot.
I am happy, Miss Wellington, that I have ackee to the back of my yard. And it's baking right now.
All right.
Me not buy no tinaki. Me can boast.
All right. So when you look at your cashew farms, there are quite a lot of cashew crops. Let me tell you something. You see, Donald Buchanan, God rest his soul. Yes. You see, when he had the development plan for this constituency, he had planted thousands of tree crops in the Brompton Belt, where people felt nothing could grow. You see, they had a tree cropping program with ackee, Nesberry, all 3 crops, cashew, breadfruit, all of those 3 crops are competitive crops that people are yearning for. And this is why I'm telling people, let's farm niche crops where people don't get them anywhere else, because we can't compete on the foreign market for the regular crops, because they are producing far more efficiently and get far greater investment from their governments. But if you have crops that nobody else has, people love special things, people love things that they can't get. That's why when I look, so if you invest, the 3 crops take a while. I have a girlfriend of mine who recently planted about 15 acres of coconut, and she's saying she's not getting the support from government. We're not investing in agriculture the correct way, because what we are saying now is that the people are not able to produce. But that's a lie, because they're benefiting from importation more. So it suits them to import. So how all these years we were producing and building houses, and South St. Elizabeth had the biggest houses and the biggest cars, but all of a sudden now St. Elizabeth can't produce for supply Jamaica.
Lie.
This is lies, because them friends have the biggest farms elsewhere right now.
Sorry, go ahead. Continue.
I'm very encouraged with the kind of conversations that I've been having with farmers, because I haven't been on this journey by myself. The people of Southwest I keep me on the road, When me tired and me can't make it no more, then say, come, sit down. Let me tell you what you need to do. When you go in a government, you have to do this. You see the onion farmers, you have to get them back under production. And don't let nobody tell you about how Southwest can produce onion to the quality where Jamaica need. I had the experience of interviewing a farmer in Mountainside. He tells me that is the weaknesses in the seed production, the seeds that are being brought in, and we've sold out to our international market, because you have to fight for your people. If you're not fighting for your people,
but Miss
Wellington,
there's a well-known Jamaica Labour Party former member of Parliament who has licensed to carry in onion. License.
Yeah, man. 1 bag of onion last year. When I see them dumping onion all left, right, and center, me I speak out for them. Nobody never have no problem when me did that talk out loud for the farmers them last year when they have to dump them crap. When me look rather drive in with trucks and take up them onion, because them had wipe shame out of them face. After them tell the people for produce onion and never have no market for them sell it with the heavy importation they carry upon them. And then now them have the audacity to claim that, is because we can't supply the market why they import. Up to last week, Jeffrey, a 4 container load of beetroot and drop on the farmer them. The cheapest crop to produce. Listen, man, the cheapest crop to produce in this country is beetroot. All it need is God rain. If you throw a beetroot seed in the ground, it grow. It don't need fertility, it don't need spray. And when I tell you that every single farmer has resorted to beetroot, and now when you look, you see a man bringing all 4 container load on the man them. You really left them to suffer. That is why I'm still shocked to see that the people who you are fighting for are saying, we want a 3rd term for the Jamaica Labour Party. They do not deserve it. No farmer in this country should vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. And I'm not being political. They have crippled the farming sector. Me no business if any other people want to vote, but farmers should not vote for the Jamaica Labour Party, not for the amount of importation they bring upon the people. Them.
Not only farmers, the bus and taxi operators in Jamaica should never give Daryl Vaz and Andrew Holness the next vote. They should vote them out. And as I said on this program already, I decide to have programs designed for St. Elizabeth, designed for Westmoreland, and all other parishes in this country. The bus and taxi operators and the farmers of Jamaica must send a clear message to this Andrew Holness administration the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth must send Floyd Green a message. Look at Beryl, what he did to you all in Beryl. Go ahead, Miss Wellington.
But I don't know how they are not recognizing that all of the efforts that this government is making now is as a result of an impending election. What you know what they did to this country in COVID is a testimony to them allowing the people to become so docile. They don't know how to fight for themselves anymore. Indeed. When I look and I saw where the big man supermarkets were left open and you couldn't even go to the corner shop, go buy coffee, not even butter. And you have no, every big hotel is open, the airports are open, and then your excuse is that this is where the economy goes. So the small man don't help with the economy.
One thing I can tell anybody, you know, and those people who have names of BHT and WHE, an order of this and order of that behind their name, if you do not have the small people in our country driving this economy, nobody believe, say Mr. King Hamba Humbe, or the people of the Vumvava and the Vumvavi drive Jamaica's economy. It's the poor people of this country, the mom and shop, breakfast clubs, the local Miss Matty, Miss George Williams, local shop down at Treasure Beach.
Yes.
And they drive the economy. Nobody believes some big restaurant down at Treasure Beach. Who the high container Jeffrey Beaver said this morning? Go ahead for me, ma'am.
And I see when I see what they have resorted to in regards to how they have, you know, silenced the people of Jamaica to believe that if they speak out, they are ostracized or they are victimized. What I'm experiencing in this constituency is almost like the people have become docile to what is happening to them. And if you don't speak up and speak out, it's freedom voice alone that is on the airways. When I see how social media and the mainstream media have lost their neutrality, well, I wouldn't even say social media, the mainstream media who is supposed to be neutral in their concept of what true governance is, they're supposed to be the guard dogs of our country's democracy. And when the whole of them sold to the pipers, and are beating to the fiddles of this political government, this ostracizing, Mr. Dog Nia Mustafa in Jamaica, and because I will not remain silent.
That is why they like you. That is why a mainstream media don't have Bradley having on a like Miranda Williams. Wellington, yes. They don't like you because they have even talks of how they bring war. So because you say a war then want a war then we get. You never bring war. Why don't
that was not my statement.
Hold on for me. I'm gonna make address that statement. Why don't that mainstream media speak about what Senator Marlon Morgan said on a voice note that the Jeffrey Tavares, Mark Jefferson Golding, Peter Bunty, and Colin O'Brien will walk on the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica. Why don't they talk about that?
You know what? I'm glad I'm on this news program. Do you know that the men have reached I'm heading to the community center.
Yes, ma'am.
And the men supposed to deliver the zinc for the community center. And the counselor, tell me, say, I can't bring zinc to the community center because I give me CSA. Say how I get CSA and disease.
But hold on there. The council for the Jamaica Labour Party is telling you
that yes, Miranda Wellington, that I cannot help to fix the community center because I get cease and desist letter and no such thing.
So I never know, say you get cease and desist letter to fix the people community center.
I never know say him is a community. I never know say him belong to the community of Flaggerman. I never know say him sorry say I don't have no drive because I come down here and leave me drive because I wanted to talk to you. I can't wait for go up there, go put it on social media that he's preventing me from helping to fix up my community center.
I'm gonna allow you to go, and I want you to video and send it to me because I'll come off of the live for now. So I want you to finish up and then you go look on it, mama, and call me. Because this is nonsense. Go ahead from a finish.
Because they don't want it to be said that I am fixing the community center. They are stopping me from helping to fix the community center.
What sort of nonsense is this?
Never hear stupidness, but I get cease and desist letter. And go up there and stop the man them from deliver the zinc.
But in the name of Jesus.
The community center that I belong to, the community center that has been ravaged by beryl for almost a year.
Lord help us in this country.
So when I tell you, say them are fight me every way possible because they don't want people to know what is happening. I want Jamaica to know what is happening to me in this constituency. And if I leave them, they will behave like say I'm me a truck badness.
My God. Miss Wellington, I want you to come off here now, ma'am. Go up there and stand up for the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth and show this dictatorial government and this dictatorial councillor that you will not be resolute. You will continue to fight for the people.
I will.
Thank you very much for coming on. You have any final words to say to your people, man, before you go?
Boy, I just pray that Jamaica see what is happening and they have to stand their ground.
Indeed. That was Miss Miranda Wellington, the People's National Party caretaker for Southwest St. Elizabeth. She has to run. For those who want to call into the program now, 954-529-8030. Call in and talk to us. What do you think what is going on? But this account not easy. Labor right, good morning.
Sure.
Wagwan.
A short time now, Jeffrey. A short time now,
yes,
my brother.
You this morning.
You never make me call the last until they say me go up on the thing and look at the Prime Minister block up there, you know.
So let me ask you a question now. Blocking up there is one. Is the people getting water?
Who can get water get?
Oh.
Because them do them best. Them do them best. For 18 years when people not pour them water.
Hello.
So why you have hello.
If you're not going to listen to me, if you listen to me now, you don't go back in 18 years about this, 9 years, Floyd Green has been member of Parliament for Southwest St. Elizabeth. 9 years.
So
listen to me. Beryl came last year. It's 1 year now since Beryl come. There is no roof on the community center in Flaggerman. This lady decided to get some zinc. And here shower party look like on love for shower. You know what shower mean? The shower name come from the shower passy gang, you know. You know that though?
Yeah, man.
Oh. Anyway, we have a next call coming. May we talk later. All right. 954-529-8030. For me labor right friend, him love call and chat pay nonsense, is it? 954-529-8030. That's the number to call in. I want some citizens from St. Elizabeth to call in, I want some citizens from St. Elizabeth to call in and talk to us. Is it lying, Miranda? Miss Wellington is telling? No, she's not telling her, she's talking the truth. She's speaking the truth. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Talk program. Good afternoon. Where are you calling from? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Turn off the TV. Turn off your device in the background, please.
All right. Yeah, you're not hearing, Jeffrey.
I'm hearing you loud and clear from Donga, Treasure Beach to Flaggerman. Go ahead.
Jeffrey. Me listen Showerman all the while when he call the program, but tell Showerman say, I'm from Southwest St. Elizabeth.
Yes, sir.
Right? I'm living in the Black River area.
Yes, sir.
Right? And FLOYD Green no say in time up and Andrew Bonis was in time up. Well, you just was talking to candidate Miranda a little while, you know. Right? As something constructive to Jamaica, with Jamaican them 3/4 of them taxi man down here labor right them being, sir. Sorry to call them the way they. Right? To open up their eye and say these people don't mean our country any good, right? You understand? They don't mean nothing no good. Because if you are going to come up and go say no, for 10 years you're in there, we're gone back at 18 years about, you know, bring no water to the community, the farming community, you know, every time you flood the country with the
amount of money, the amount of money them spend for truck water for them and because their friend and crony. Let me talk up some sitting this morning. Their friends and cronies are some blue truck in St. Elizabeth. Whether tip about the truck or water truck, their friends and cronies have it. And when water for distribute, when water for get to the people, them get taxpayers' money for truck the water. So you go back in for them pocket.
So true, Jeffrey, because I'm living nearby the pump house, you know. I live alone, you know. Roland Holding Screen with PJ Patterson, right? 1989. Bruce Colin want to sell out this land to two person in Black River, you know, St. Elizabeth, you know. And we have to take with this land, you know. We live in Lona here, you know. The housing scheme, you know, from Lona to Brompton, the scheme and to Spring Park, the biggest scheme in St. Elizabeth, right? And this man I don't know more based on much his back house around there and getting labor right then, right? But one thing I have to tell them, in time up, right? And we're not going to keep quiet. You understand? And I'm defending my candidate when the lady talk about war. And you know, war, if you come war, nobody lady say, if you come to the test, you know what I got? Come to the test, I will stand up and defended my people. Right? I will stand up for my people.
But
and
you know something, sir? You know something, sir?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, some of the mainstream media in our country really sell out lock, stock, and barrel, you know. Why they don't talk about a voice not circulating with Jamaica's senator who call himself the sheriff, Marlon Morgan, and he can't do me nothing.
Idiot
Amin, who love to drink the people and syrup and tea for them bread, said that Mark Jefferson Golding, Jeffrey Tavares, Peter Bunting, and Conor O'Brien would rather walk on the blood of the walk through the blood of the Jamaican people to get to Jamaica House. What is the meaning by that? Then you hear
that's what,
hold on there. Then you hear Dead Man Mackenzie say they will never surrender Jamaica to the Labour Party, to the PNP. What plans do they have? We hear about how much gun Caesar Wharf in a West Kingston belongs to a former Jamaica Labour Party member of Parliament. What is the plan of the Labour Party in this election?
Up to well, 2 days I went, a day before yesterday. Then find some gunshots somewhere in the St. Andrew there.
There you go again, 59 rounds of guns. I've gone ammunition they find.
Jeffrey, me can't tell the Labour right then. I'm in a fear in my attack. You understand? We are comrade. You understand? And Black River Division and Brompton. And the people them up mountainside and Pedro Plain. No, tell me something. No, I come in the center. Is there. And the lady I get people to help to fix the community center. Are you a councillor? That the man should not come out away from them and find back.
She gets seized and this is the people them. Listen to me, hold on for me, sir. The people them have Southwest Elizabeth go up a flagger man community center now and demand that the zinc is delivered and they put on the roof. Who is this councillor? Who is this wishy-washy councillor? Huh?
Me hear you talk all the way on the phone. You say, listen, you're not talking about no green and no orange. You're talking about Jamaica, right? And I applaud you. Stand up for your country. people stop make because Andrew here on this no and Fly Green no say last week Saturday PMP passed through a market you come back Wednesday again down a southwest here. That's why they run come and see that run through place like madans. I try to fool little idiot them, you know.
I'll tell you
right?
something, you know,
if a man
it was brought to my attention that some people within the Jamaica Labour Party, some big fool in the Labour Party, clowning people telephone number, sending out threat to people. I warned you already, you know. I said, don't trouble Zion. Do not trouble Zion. This big fat fool. I mean, hello, I don't want to vex with me this morning, you know. When him idiot I mean, who love to chat up him out. Be careful of what you're doing, you know. Be careful of what you're doing. I warn you already, I warn you again. Be ye careful of what you're doing. God do not like ugly. Be careful that I mean. Go ahead for me, sir.
Jeffrey, people send up a message to this leader, right? And Fly Green said, we don't have nothing to do with it because they trick the people, you know.
That is what the people of South St. Elizabeth must do. Send a clear message to Barbara Green and Brogard. We don't want one anymore. The people of St. Elizabeth must use Beryl as an example. The lady wanted light. She wanted a generator because she have an oxygen problem. She can't breathe properly. She have oxygen. And I called FLOYD Green from up here. And he answered for I said, Minister Green, this is Jeffrey Tavares. There's a lady in Southwest Elizabeth who need oxygen. If he go up here, I said, I'm going to call him a lying to tell. I called him and I said to him, the lady need oxygen. I went as far as to say there is a container with generator that came down there from South Florida that have generator in there. They're selling the generator to them. He's going to look into it. The woman dead. And I know FLOYD Green, I go to the woman yard. I know FLOYD Green, not looking to get in the generator for the lady. I'm asking for a third term. St. Elizabeth people, wake up. Wake up, St. Elizabeth people, wake up.
You have some followers when you have about you, right? When them get them personal envelope a week time, you know. They have them in personal number for call Tufton. And him, when they're sick and go to the hospital, they call Tufton, you know. And Tufton, they tell him, from 2016, I go on to 2020, you know, said, send Southwest, I don't know, South, no safe heaven, go look one South, one safe seat, right? And he realized that the people, them is finished away with them, right? You understand? And we're done with them, we're not a part of their scheme, right? And then rape and rob this country. You understand? Right? The people look up, them are evil in this country. Jamaica Labour Party are evil.
It is full
and
time.
Devil.
Hold on for me, sir. It is full time. The people of St. Elizabeth wake up. Use Beryl as an example. The Cayman Islands government, the people of Cayman, know the benefit of St. Elizabeth because majority of Caymanians are from St. Elizabeth. And the former Southwest and the former Premier, Miss Julian O'Connolly, along with former Premier Makiva Bush, came down to Jamaica, gave them some money for the people of Southwest Elizabeth, and allowed them to get the money. See there? The flagger man come in the center, one zinc.
Come in the center.
And all they can't get the zinc. Miranda Wellington, they get the zinc. And this fly by night, pitch by day councillor. The council about season this is. You must wake up. Do not give FLOYD Green another vote.
Just we are going to run, but I tell you about this center we have in Newtown.
Yes, sir.
The family center. It's between West Street You know, no, Zina Way, Big One Apart, and Lovers Lane. But in one, when you have to come across the road, so Alamanda Drive, right? You come to the center, mash up to the day when Beryl come and tear off his zinc again, you know, it's a family center with both political party and people who have like people like fundraisers and so over there, right? And then pay a fee. It mash up, the fence tear down, and FLOYD Green know to in the heart of Black River Division. When they must try for ever since to win and then can't win it. You understand? Do nothing to it. They don't have to do with Black River or Brompton. You understand? FLOYD Green a destructive element to Southwest St. Elizabeth. Right? And a time to then go. People who must make them most of it go. And a few, one handful of people down here. Like James. James have the trucking or something. And Bamidele and them man there. Right?
But
people are suffering in Southwest.
Hold on for me, sir. Me get to understand, say, then they build one, must see how much 18 bedroom guest house, owned by a big person of this country, you know. And some blue truck down there. When you're ready, you see some Prado and BMW and Canada W driving up and down.
Yes.
While the people don't have no water, but them get water. What Sankey sing, sir? Eh?
When you go a polling station, what people them know, I'm saying to them, when you go a polling station, members say the blue truck them when you carry water, they on the ballot, put the X squarely beside the head, vote out this Jamaica thief and criminal, destructive government when a power and who is thief and rape. All of them, we want to know who I 10 of them, you know. We want to know before election, we want to know, and we are sending out warning. And I could try nothing coming, nobody can shut me up. You understand? Nobody can shut me up. And then know my voice too. Nobody know my voice. Then they know who I talk. You understand? And then listen to your program, you know. So they can call me number before when they don't answer, let me hear you. Me not no hide. You understand? I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of he, she, not the old lady.
God protect you, sir.
You understand? And Geoffrey, God bless you, my brother. Continue, keep up the good work and to inform Jamaica and the wider world what is going on
all I want
in Jamaica.
All I want to do is share the Make We Talk program to every single citizens of St. Elizabeth, South St. Elizabeth, and all over the place. That there's a voice for them.
Yes.
Thank you for calling in, sir.
All right, God bless us. All right, have a good day now.
Let me make something clear this morning. I give out a warning yesterday. Give out a warning again this morning. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Make We Talk program. You're live. Go ahead for me.
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Tavan.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you doing? First time to the
I'm
program,
doing well. How are you? I was listening to your program, really. And I'm going to say that I'm from the southwest area of St. Elizabeth as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And I had a look around. And let me tell you something. Southwest St. Elizabeth seems to have become, and the people need to start speaking out against what they see and stop cuddling up to somebody who during COVID, we couldn't go anywhere. And then all of a sudden was seen partying with his special interest friends.
His friends are cronies, them, ma'am. Speak up the thing, talk up the thing, them, ma'am.
Also, the thing with the Hurricane Beryl issue is that these generators went into Treasure Beach and whatever food items, and they were also given to special interest people, special interest groups. The generators, after they were handed to the businesses in Treasure Beach, were then being sold under the cover of darkness. You had people walking around gingerly asking others who they think could afford to buy a generator to buy a generator. I can say this because I spoke to someone who was approached to buy a generator during COVID.
Wicked set of people them. And then after third term, Wanna wake up?
And dam, and yes, again, the issue of the water. I know of Round Hill in St. Elizabeth. Round Hill is not Round Hill in Montego Bay, but this Round Hill is at Crossroads in the close to the Flagaman area as well. Round Hill was the area that Donny Buck, frequented. I think he probably had a house going up there at some point. But the water pipes in Round Hill for years, from different government to different government, was just a little bit past the gas station. No water pipes up the hill. Okay. And all of a sudden, the special interest friends have homes going up in the Round Hill area with lots of land lotted off. Now, all of a sudden, Round Hill Road is smooth and barber greened, and the pipeline is now able to be trenched and going up to Round Hill. But the funny thing is, the pipeline stopped right at where that development is on the Round Hill.
You mean, hold on there for me, ma'am. Hold on there for me, ma'am. You mean 118 sitting in a bedroom house with a goat, ma'am?
Well, I don't know the bedroom house, but I'm just saying to you that the pipeline has stopped wherever those perceived development should be going. There are maybe 2 or 3 houses. One is complete, another one going up, but the line has stopped where that development is. So the people above that little development, just up the hill from them, don't have pipelines passing that area. Those people either have to truck waters with a black tank or build their own tanks on their homes. This shows that these people are biased and unfair. I kind of have an idea of the 14-bedroom home that you're talking about, but this other section happens to be probably, from what I understand, it's probably in the mountainside area where the political affiliates congregate at their special interest business place or close to the business area, and these special interest groups are the ones that get the road work in St. Elizabeth to do. And these people have no idea about road construction. They are just
never walking in their life. They never go to school for no construction. They have what they do. Go ahead for me, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't think they have been to school for any road construction or have ever even worked as a road constructor themselves. But all of a sudden they have acquired a certain amount of wealth, and so they have trucks and morals and the construction vehicles, and apparently they are the ones who are getting all these road constructions to do or to operate. So if you're not an affiliate or not of the upper echelon of St. Elizabeth,
yes, the people
that have funds from all these nefarious means, then you're not seen or looked upon in the area. Another thing I want to touch on is, you see, I have a lot to talk about because the people of St. Elizabeth seem to have been.
You have all the time. You talk up the things because FLOYD Green must not go back in. Go ahead for me, ma'am.
The people of St. Elizabeth must look around and speak up and stop cuddling up, because what he has done is befriended all the primary schools or elementary schools in the area. And so he has the primary schools, secondary schools in his pocket. So he has befriended the principals, the teachers, gives them gifts, and this is all a ploy, and they must see through this disguise. Because how is it that they're just breaking ground for irrigation? I know Short Hill already has irrigation, but the ground has been broken long ago, and an airstrip built for special interest friends. How does an airstrip in Short Hill that has been opened, grand opening happened years ago, how does that airstrip benefit the people of Short Hill Pedro Plains or
It,
Treasure
bene-
Beach.
it benefit the people in a parliament, man, because Jeffrey behave so low plane can't fly.
As you would say, it begs to ask the question: is this airstrip connected to all those low-flying airplanes that get up at 2 and 3 o'clock in the mornings?
All right, go ahead.
What is the purpose of these low-flying planes in the Treasure Beach area? What is it? Is it surveillance planes? Or I would like the people to come out and say what kind of airplanes are being flying in this area that the Coast Guards or the Marine Police are unable to intercept because
hold on for me, ma'am. Not go so. All them get is a phone call from people at the phone of stand down. The plane can't fly. That's why they twiddly dumb Minister of National Insecurity, Curly. Him couldn't tell the people about the people who crashed the plane what the place him again? Up at Clarendon there. So then leave the country already. Go ahead for me, ma'am. Them know what they're doing.
Yeah, so there are all these things that have been affecting the people, but because they think they have no voice, then they stand back and watch what's going on. And so sometimes they prefer not to vote than to vote against, because they are in fear that if they vote against, then they would suffer more.
But hold on for me, ma'am. I have to cut you there again, ma'am. Please don't feel any way, ma'am. The people of Jamaica must understand one thing, you know. The constitution of this country gives you the right to vote for Andrew, vote against Andrew, vote for Floyd Green, vote against Floyd Green. You have the fundamental right to exercise your right to vote for who you want to vote for. So if Floyd and his friends in a COVID can't come out and drink champagne and lick glass, meanwhile, on lockdown, vote him out. Go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, another thing I need to touch on is the fact that these regular peoples, they not only need irrigation water, they need domestic water to use. The people cannot wait until night to take a good shower or until night to fill up their tanks. Some people are old and are not able to stay up to wait to fill up a tank of drinking or potable water. And what is happening is that Treasure Beach area and Frenchman and Old Calabash Bay, all those areas is down the hill. So if they open the valve and run the water down, Treasure Beach will constantly have water. But to cut off the water from the people of the areas of Beacon and Nuka Valley and Short Hill and all those other little areas that really also need the water, if it's only for domestic purposes, I feel it because I hear the people, how they feel and how they suffer. That even when it's time to spray mosquitoes in the area, this spraying doesn't start until they get into Bluntus, which is a part of that section, the Treasure Beach area for the tourists. So they don't get not even the spraying from mosquitoes. They say, yes, we're going to spray Treasure Beach. But the spraying doesn't start until it gets to where the light-skinned people of the Treasure Beach lives.
Oh, the people of the Vumbaba and the Vumbabi.
So, you know, the people from off the red soil, from up the red dirt area, are not able to benefit from all these little things that the tourists and the special interest groups in Treasure Beach are benefiting from. And this hurts. As a woman of the soil of St. Elizabeth, and you look around and all these things are happening, it is very disheartening. It is very disheartening. And people need to see through Floyd Green. I must say, he has done a great job in barber greening the primary school areas and the primary school grounds, so it's not so rocky and stuff for the children. But then when you take these little lanes and these little alleys where your special interest girls and fancy people are that you can party with, and they all have your phone numbers to call. Oh, I'm going to call Mr. Green so I can see if I can get my little lane paved as well. And so you have these little lanes, not even parochial roads. I'm talking about little lanes. And because your little special interest friends are in little lanes, you barber green them, and then the other lanes don't get. So it shows a lot of favoritism and nepotism, because you don't have a vote, or the people in this area, you only have very few votes, and the people in this area are too poor for you, then they have to suffer more. No, Mr. Green, I expect much better of you. As also probably a son of the soil of St. Elizabeth as well, I would expect that you treat everyone with fairness and with dignity and respect. This is not about coming out with a facade and handing out handouts to your special interest friends because they have influence over the people of St. Elizabeth. People of St. Elizabeth must learn and stand up and see beyond this veil that they are portraying now. People must stand up. And the last thing, Mr. Jeffrey Tavares, I thank you for helping this lady in St. Elizabeth. She doesn't even know who I am. But I must say, the money was put to good use. I did not go there because I did not want to be on any camera or any photos taken. But the house is all the way up to block height, probably needing some decking or roofing or whatever. If you could ask the people on your program to completely help, I think her name is Miss Olive or Miss Olive Rowe, down there in that little section of Southfield area, going down the hill into Flagaman. Miss Olive around the corner, almost said Miss Olive Green. I still remember you, and we're going to see what we can do to help you get the roof up. But you need to send Mr. Tavares to let him see where you have reached on your house. I've seen it, but my eyes, I didn't come to take the pictures because I didn't want to be on any platform. But I'd love if anybody that knows Miss Olive, who lost her home in the hurricane, could send some pictures to Mr. Tavares so that we can have a look and try to help her some more.
And I also call, I must let the listeners know that the Miss Olive that this caller is talking about, this Make We Talk program here, assist her to getting up to Black Heights. All she needs is a roof. All she needs is a roof now, you know. And as I said before, I have contacts with a hardware down there, and the gentleman who owned the hardware gave her a discount price on those blocks and cement and whatever. So all we want now is put up zinc on our roof. And Floyd Green, I see that. The Prime Minister, I see that. Anyway, caller, thank you for calling. You have anything else to say, man, before you go?
Joe, I think I have gotten quite a bit out. But to see so many black plastic drum, even in the US now, they're telling you not to drink water from plastic bottles, and to see that this is what they're selling. This has become a big business, this black drum business, instead of trying to drill down into wells in the area and springs in the area. There are springs in the area, to drill down in those areas to make more filling stations and more pumping stations. They are depending on 1 and 2 pumps in the area to supply with water. They need to look into some more of those things, instead of just trying to just open irrigation, and not putting the irrigation to the places that need it the most because of political affiliation. This is about the people. It's not about friends and cronies. I thank you, Mr. Tavares, for listening to me today.
Thank you very much for calling in, ma'am. God bless you. I want to say something here. Miss Williams. Miss Joycelyn Williams, you know, you hit a good point a while ago. What happened to Michael Leach's Michael Leachin NCB donation to St. Elizabeth? What happened to that? My Father looked down from heaven I want to play something I'm going to say. Listen to this. This is what is going on with the Prime Minister and Floyd Green. Listen to this, please.
That's the gospel. Watch when in the Sharon and the Caribbean man.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Mequitalk program. You're live. Good afternoon.
Good day, Mr. Jeffrey Tavares.
Good day, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm good so far. I'm not staying too long.
Go ahead.
I just want to what this lady was saying. The lady just got off.
Yes, ma'am.
And before I say that, equally you could have asked, what happened to the money that Shaggy donates to Children's Hospital in Jamaica? Equally, you could have asked that question too.
That's another thing again. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay, sir. So this is showing you what this lady is saying, and she come and talking what is going on with the government of Jamaica. And the people says Andrew's doing a good job. I want them to hear these things and listen. Because right as you see, there's to Jamaica. If you are on the JP is in power, then you will get what you want. But if you are the PNP is the opposition, you will not get anything, nothing done. And that's obvious. And all people are saying that a lot of things is going on in Jamaica. The government is doing a good job. I want to remind you all, some of these projects that is going on is coming from Portia Simpson. If Andrew had a good track record, he wouldn't be buying votes right now, giving out money. He wouldn't be begging votes. And his track record when he's talking.
I talk about money. Hold on for me. I got a call yesterday from a very good friend of mine. Brought to her attention that they're giving out $20,000 grant. And they say it's a PAD program, whatever. Are they using that money to buy vote from the people? And they're talking about grant because some people who are PAD program beneficiaries don't get that $20,000 at all. Mama Caesar Alabahande. Before I go, hold on for me, ma'am. Just want to let everybody know that we have t-shirts for sale. We have t-shirts for sale, $25 for one t-shirt, 25 US dollars for one t-shirt. And for shipping and handling, it's $10. You can call 954-529-8030 after the program. You can also sell the $25 plus $10 shipping and handling to 954-529-8030 and also Cash App, $, all one word, Mequitalk 345. These are the shirts that we have for sale. We have March We Are March to set Jamaica free, March We Are March on to progress. We also have this one here, Mequitalk Jamaica's Election 2025. This one here now, the Blood and Fire t-shirt. You have to order that, and if I get 10 orders, then I will order it. If I don't get 10 orders, I will not order it. But we have these t-shirts on hand for sale. We can ship them out to you right now. As you send the cash out, we can ship them out to you. Go ahead for me, caller.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Jeffrey. So, you see what's going on. The system, man, the system is bad. We cannot go back to the old tribalism type of politics and these type of things. We want to get away. It's a new era, new thing in politics. Young people are entering politics. We don't want to taint them with the same old thing that the old ones in there. And some of the old ones, they're going to get enough. We're not going on, man. You have young people who can do this job better than you. So give them a chance. Step aside, man. We want to move forward.
Step aside now, Mercantile.
Yeah, step aside.
Step aside now, Floyd Green. Miss Wellington is coming on. Step aside now, Floyd Green. Your time done. A time for you and JC Hutchison to go sit down.
Yeah, man. So, enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. Wanna thief enough, wanna rob enough, wanna chop enough. And nobody wants to be held accountable. And I am saying it loud. The PNP could not have done this. I don't know, come on, run out long time, them resign. So why do you resign who know yourself? We don't want to go in parliament again, tainted and dirty. We don't want that we clean up house now. All the dirty must come out.
All right, ma'am. Thanks for calling in.
Let me look a promotion for you. People, please buy Jeffrey t-shirt. These people have worked so hard. So please, you can buy a gift for somebody. And you can promote it as well. And Jeffrey,
yes, ma'am.
Please put up the t-shirt on this site where they can go on.
It is.
And look at the sizes, look at the colors, look at whatever the logo is, and so on, Jeffrey.
It is on the Make Talk YouTube channel. It's up on the screen right now. They can see it.
Okay.
If they're interested, they can purchase the shirt. $25 for one, $10 for shipping and handling.
People, just say if you're interested, be interested in it. Be interested, okay?
Hold on for me. Come next week, I will be giving away some gifts. Somebody call me and donate XQYZ towards some gifts, and I'll be giving that away come next week. All right?
Did you say how you'll be giving those, Jeffrey? Are you not ready to say it?
I'm not going to say it now. Not going to say it now. Because
okay, Jeffrey, big up yourself.
I had the idea.
Keep on doing the work.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, your reward will come soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I had the idea for this t-shirt from when, and I went and talked about it one time when my good friend Surfing Sim, it was on. And other people took the idea. So I'm gonna stop chat some things on this program and let me just do it. All right. Now must call in. We'll have a couple minutes leave. 954-529-8030. It's also a WhatsApp number. Call into the program. It's a WhatsApp number. 954-529-8030. We have these shirts for sale. Call us when the program is finished. You can get your t-shirt to buy. 954-529-8030. That's the number to call into the program. I have my good friend and the chat room there, Sir Michael Campbell. Michael, welcome to the program, man. Good morning. You're calling earlier on Michael. Call now, Michael. Make we talk. The program name, make we talk in Michael. So call about the program. Yes, and at 3 o'clock on the top of the hour, it will be Reason with Rattigan with Wilfred Rattigan. Go on over to Reason with Rattigan at 3 o'clock. He will be speaking about the $1.something billion bus saga. Come on over to Wilfred Rattigan this evening. Hear about the bus saga, the criminality of the bus saga. The people of Portland must not make Daryl Vassy back the light of day. The people of West Portland must not make Anne-Marie Valls back the light of day. Do not make the Valls go back into Parliament. Vote them out. Vote out Daryl Vass and his wife. They don't have poor people interest at heart. Vote them out. The people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's not ever green or green. You can't get water, but FLOYD Green friends and cronies have water. The people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, you all cannot get water, but FLOYD Greens and his friends have water. Wake up, people, wake up. Send a clear message to Andrew Holness administration. $3 trillion unaccountable for. I have never seen a government in this country going into an election with so much scandal after scandal. 24 dead babies in this country. 24 dead babies. And I know Andrew Holness says nothing about the dead babies. 28 dead babies, and I know Babsy Green said nothing. 28 dead babies or whatever dead babies, and I know the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, said nothing. I know Juliet Cuthbert the Flynn says nothing. I know Anne-Marie Valls said nothing. I know Rhoda Crawford said nothing. I know Clarence Morrison said nothing. And now Ambassador Audrey Marks say nothing. Vote them out. Them is an caring set of people. They don't love poor people and our babies in this country. Send them a clear message. The time has come for Jamaicans to wake up in this country. Send Floyd Green a clear message. This man, you know. So labor reform to you now.
But take your time, man, when you pressure yourself, brother.
I don't pressure me, all right. No worry, myself.
Your blood pressure go up. Because third time Lord Jeffrey, no guess.
Third time Lord, you will say third time in a prison. A prison if you go. Them is a bunch of you know what? 28 dead babies at 24. And you hear nothing from the leader of this country? Huh? What kind of stunt is this? Huh? $3 trillion of taxpayers' money. And I know not a word. 28 bank account, not a word. Daryl Vaz, you use poor people money. Go buy bus carrying in the country. That him and his friends and cronies. Jeffrey behaved this morning. Him and his friends and cronies. Daryl Vaz, wake up. Your days are numbers. Because God not like wickedness. And God not show no sign in this country. You use poor people money to buy bus. Dilapidated buses. It's good to have a school bus system. But not lie to we. And Marie Vaz. The beach not belongs to you, not Daryl Vaz, you know. And Marie Vaz. The beach not belongs to you. Not your husband. You have some people in St. Elizabeth. Some big tapanaris. Who they can call Baba Green and get water. Them not vote for Baba Green, you know. But them they get water. And you, the poor people, can't get water. Wake up. Wake up. As I end this program this afternoon, is now a minute before 3 o'clock. A minute before Wilfred Rattigan comes on. Remember to go over to Richard Rattigan this afternoon. Go over there and listen to Mr. Rattigan. As I end this program this afternoon, I end by saying, Miss Miranda Wellington, the daughter of Southwest St. Elizabeth, who is fighting for the people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, I ask the people to make sure you send Miranda Wellington to Garden House. She will fight for you. She will fight for the farmers of Southwest St. Elizabeth. Put her in there. She will make sure you have water. She will make sure the onions from the farmers will be sold in this country. As we leave this program this afternoon, we say to the people of Jamaica, the time has come for all of us to stand up in this country and demand accountability. The time has come for us to send a clear message to Andrew Michael Brogard Radam Holness that you are not the owner of this piece of rock. We, the people, is the owner of Jamaica. You don't own Jamaica. We own this country. It is today that our best work can be done, not some future years or future days. And the sense of urgency is what we must have today. Knowing, as the saying goes, eternal virtue is the price of liberty. The price of liberty, my Jamaican people, is to stay alert, seek the truth, and to actively participate in the fight for the democracy of this country. Go out there and vote when the time comes. Do not sell your vote. If they offer you money, take the money. but vote for the right choice. The people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, if they go on the money, vote for Miranda Wellington. The people of Southwest St. Elizabeth, if they come and they go on kind of sitting, take it. But vote. Vote. Somebody was asking for my number, 954-529-8030. We can take one more call before we switch over to our good friend Wilfred Radigan. The number is running across the screen there. One more call before we switch over to Richard Radigan. 954-529-8030. It is also a WhatsApp number, 954-529-8030. It's also a WhatsApp number. You can call into that number there before we go. It's up on the screen there. It's right there, running across the screen. The number is there, 954-529-8030. It's the number there, Miss Green. Suzette Green, you want to call me and cuss me about Barbara Green? Go ahead, I don't care. Call me, ma'am. Call me. Call me, Mr. Cleo. No, let him call me Miss Cleo. Anyway, Miss Susan, I'm just joking with you. There was a situation last night where the mic wasn't working at a PNP meeting. And it was alleged that the opposition leader said some words. At least the opposition leader, the mic wasn't working. But everyone wanted to know so the mic to work. And everyone wanted to chip some WHER. So what about Mark Bolden and the bad word? What about Mrs. Warmington? The mic was not working. And the opposition leader said something that he should have not said yes. It's not as if the opposition leader came out and cussed the bad word. If he did so. 954-529-8030 is the number to call. I'm gonna close the mic if nobody no call me. I'm gonna close. Because we have to run over to Mr. Ratigan program. Wilfred Radigan is now 4 minutes after 3 o'clock. We're listening, watching from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. This is the Make We Talk program. Remember, we have t-shirts for sale. It's $25 US for one, $10 for shipping and handling. Call me after the program if you need your t-shirts. We can sell it or cash up it too. Call me after the program. We can talk about that. Until you hear my voice again, may God bless you. May God bless Jamaica land we love. And may the people of South St. Elizabeth send a clear message to Michael Andrew Holness and Floyd O'Brien Green. Send a clear message to them that you did not give us what we want during burial. We will not give you our vote this time around. Wake up, people. Gotta run. You only have 1 minute leave on the program, ma'am. You only have 1 minute leave. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Hey, good afternoon. How you doing, Jeffrey?
Good afternoon, ma'am. You only have 1 minute. Go. I have to run.
Anyway, listen, those buses, because I was listening to a program yesterday, I forgot who. But anyway, someone I called in because I was thinking the same thing. Listen, we know better. Remember those buses also, they probably donated them, Jeffrey, because remember it's a tax write-off for the in this country, that's a tax write-off. So I'm thinking the same way the lady was thinking yesterday. I think that they were donated personally. Anyway, that's all.
Thank you very much for calling, ma'am. Gotta run.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. This is where we're gonna say so long on behalf of all of us here, on behalf of our walking in divine purpose, yes, on behalf of all of us here, walking in divine purpose, our moderator in the chat room, Gigi. I am Jeffrey Tavares saying so long until you hear my voice again. May God bless you. May God bless our island home, Jamaica land we love. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Make We Talk program. Remember, come this Monday, it will be candidate matchup this Monday on the Make We Talk program. A lot of guests coming on. God bless you. Remember to go over to Regent Rattigan. Go over to Regent Rattigan right now. Go over to Regent Rattigan right now, as he will be speaking about the bus issue and educating the people of this country. Until you hear my voice, God bless you. God bless Jamaica land we love. We end this program with a video of Floyd Green and the Prime Minister in St. Elizabeth yesterday.
Welcome the second one. This has one is the husband. Him now the sweet. I love you. I know we sure.
I just come on.
Oh, please you. It's a man. Oh my God.
You know, these are the things that really make the politics worthwhile. You know? And people are so.
You hear me say? These are the things that make the politics worthwhile. What about water? You have water for beer this man in front of your mansion in Beverly Hills. That poor lady has no water. She has no water. Anyway, gotta run. Gotta run, people, gotta run. God bless you. God bless our island home. Jamaica land we love. Go on over to Regent Rattigan. He's on right now. Go on over there and listen to him. I am Jeffrey Tavares signing out for this day.
When the game gets rough and this life just seems so tough, make we talk, my people, make we talk. When this town becomes an ugly place, don't let it erase the smile from your face. Make we talk, people, make we talk. Conversation is the key, a guiding light for you and me. Spark a talk and you will see. Conflict solver A to Z. World leaders master the art of self-defense just by talk. So people, make we talk. Hey, we're living in a world that on ourselves we must depend. Make we talk.